that's kind of how I'm gonna do it from all through the class. So just expect to see emails from me almost daily talking about your food. Now, if you like, a couple of people did not have the food prepared yet, and when I looked at it, just make sure you kind of let me know, hey chef, I put my pictures in, just go look at it if you don't mind, or whatever else. So just to remind me. But today, so hopefully that helps out with your communication with me a little bit. The things I would suggest getting started right now, Hoppin' John, because that's beans. That's going to take a little while. Plus, we did not soak the beans. So we're going to have to kind of turn it on or get a pot with some water and start cooking them. We need them we need them cooked and tender. And then the other thing I would do is start making a brown roux. And yeah, yeah. Start making a brown roux. You also are going to need to make mayonnaise as well for the remoulade sauce, so you can make some mayonnaise whenever you so desire. The crab cakes, the thing that I would suggest about the crab cakes is that you want all your vegetables cut proper size, right? You don't want it too big. Here's some more stuff as well. And this is the cart from all your trays. All right. So the crab cakes, what you need to make sure is when you put the crab meat in, I don't want you over mixing the crab meat because if you do over mix the crab meat, it tends to get kind of threaded or very stringy. So that's kind of what we don't want. So when you mix it, I would use a rubber spatula or something to fold and use that folding action to mix it all up instead of like mixing like this with the spoon or whatever else. Does everybody have any questions? The ratio, remember crab cakes, it should be crabby, right? It shouldn't have, it should have some vegetables, but not overpower on the vegetables, overpower the bell peppers, overpower any of that. So you need to just make sure that you don't put too many vegetables in or like bell peppers, and it's going to be too bell peppery compared to the crab cake. You want more crab cake than you want bell pepper. So kind of remember those things. But any questions, any problems so far? Y'all good?
Chef, is there something I can substitute with the crab cake because I'm like severely allergic?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Let me think about this. I would just say you could just do without, because you could do like the crab with the K, like the fake crab meat or whatever else. But you could do. I would say you can just don't do it because I don't, and I don't want you to have any problems. Okay.
Okay, chef.
Yeah, just don't do it. All right.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Then, but just do. But I would like you to do the remoulade sauce, if you don't mind. Cool.
Heard, chef. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. All right. So I would say let's start prepping, and we're just gonna kind of bang all this stuff out. Thank you guys. I'm gonna get my prep going on. I think I'll start prepping. And I will put on the camera up here so you can kind of see whenever I do prep. Yeah, it's
Thank you.
you get the crab. Oh wow, that's nice and brown. Oh, y'all made it already. We didn't. Wow, wow. Okay, overachiever. Overachiever. Wow. That's, here's some crab. Here's some crab. Thank you. Some shrimp. Okay. Here's your shrimp. Doctor. Doctor. Did I give you your shrimp? I don't think I did. Heard. Grits. Is white wine? No, you're right here. So I'll get you white wine. I don't. I'll have to see if we have any. All right. So white wine and cilantro. Knock knock. Hey, can I get a little bit of white wine? And shrimp and crab cake. Oh yeah, I mean I can look around and see if I can find some. Hey, it's fine. I'll search around. Hey Sheffy, do you have any white wine? I did. Story of my life. It's coming in. Hey Sheffy, do you have any white wine? Okay. Yeah, there. Here's some cilantro. Who needed this one? Okay, yeah. It was from our cart. All right. Good morning, Melissa.
Good morning.
And I don't know if you didn't hear what. Hold on a sec. Go wherever you want. Yeah. I don't know if you heard, but starting from now on, I'm going to be like I did yesterday, but I'm going to be emailing everybody the comments about the food on a daily basis. So just anytime you post your pictures, I will be just emailing y'all just the comments, and if you have any questions on the comments, please do not hesitate to reply and ask or whatever else. But we're just going to start working on the Hoppin' John. We're going to start working on the brown roux, and those are two things I would get started first. and then kind of go from there. So I'm gonna kind of start kind of prepping my stuff as well. I think I decided I might actually do a little bit of the prep. Oh, no white wine. See if anybody else was white wine. There's no graders. Oh yeah, right there. That's where they all are. It is not. What you looking for, bro? I'll get a box. Okay. And I'm gonna be prepping a little bit. I decided I was gonna do it. If I can get my camera started. Sorry. Hey, Chef, do you remember the password like is it? Oh no, for like when you try to get onto the AirPlay.
Oh.
No.
Capital A.
ESCA. A. There we go. Coming around. Yes, yes or no. I mean, I usually will leave the tails on just to have a little decoration or a little bit of look to it. All right, I'm gonna start getting my prep going. Up behind you. Behind. All right, so I'm gonna get some roux started. I need canola oil. Is this all right? This kitchen? All right. And guys, again, if you want portable burners, I can get you those as well. Whatever you need. Behind you. All right, so my online folks, I'm gonna be starting some roux. It's roux is equal parts fat and flour. The fat I'm gonna use is canola oil. The reason why is because of the amount of that it doesn't burn like butter does. So I'm gonna use canola oil. Yeah, well, I was about to say. So, bless you. For making roux, I'm going to use canola oil. The reason is because for the brown roux that we're doing, I don't want it to burn. Butter could eventually will burn, and so lard is fine. Duck fat is fine. You know, whatever fat you would like. But when you get closer to the really dark, like Creole brown, Mississippi brown kind of color, you really want to go with a fat that can handle that amount of heat. And it takes a long time to cook. So where that fat eventually, it's like our oil in our car, right? After a while, you have to change it because it breaks down and it's no longer good anymore. Same thing for this oil. When you cook it for a long period of time, it will start to break down and not be very good. So that's one of the reasons why I like to use canola oil, especially when I'm making a very dark brown roux. If I was making a white or a blonde or even just a skosh of a brown, butter, lard, any of that could do fine. But that's kind of what I would suggest doing. And please only use all-purpose. Please do not use cake flour when you're doing it. I will get, there's enough in here. We'll get more, but I think I might need to go get those wire whips that I stole from out of here. Do you want, they're in the pastry lab. I'll show you where it is. And you can use these too. I mean, whatever. I just doing that one so where it'd be easier to show my online people. They're right there. Right behind you. So I'm just now making my roux. You can probably see me getting that started. Online peeps. I use a wire whip at the very beginning to kind of mix in my product, but after that, I'm gonna use a wooden spoon or a high temp rubber spat or something, because I don't want metal on metal contact. I don't want it to turn grayish and kind of metallic like. I'm gonna have to find a rolling cart for this side. I'll find one for us, okay? Thank you, Herschel. Guys, I'm gonna find a rolling cart for us to put all our dirty dishes so we can roll it back. Behind. All good. Thank you for your text, and I hope you have a great day. Rolling carts. Where are all the? Oh, here we go. All right, guys, here's the cart. Oh, I didn't even see that cart over there, but we can put dirty dishes on this cart and we can bring it back to them. All right, so my online peep, you can see right here, I've got my brown roux going. It's really thick right now. And that's fine. All right, so here's my starting of my roux right here. Just got canola oil, flour, canola oil and flour. Go for it. Hey, Cajun seasoning over here. Thank you. All right, on your roux, you just got to make sure you manage it and you don't burn it. Okay. Burnt roux is not good. All right, so I got my roux going. I've got my beans going as well. Now I'm gonna start prepping everything else. Please, online guys, make sure you save your shrimp shells. We're up, honey. You know what? We can just put all your shrimp shells right in this pot right here, and we'll make some stock out of it. And you can save any of your like scraps, like your shallot scraps, your green onion scraps, your celery scraps. That could be for your shrimp stock.
Hey, Chef, for the Hoppin' John, are we using the shrimp stock that we make, or are we using?
No. You can just either use chicken stock, you can use water, you know, that sort of stuff. I would say we're going to use the shrimp stock for tomorrow.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, and anybody that is allergic to shrimp, please don't use it at all. You lock it up for me. All right, cool. And as long as well, yeah, I'll organize that. So yeah, you can, yeah, you can take this. You know what? I'll take the sign. You're welcome. You guys, I've got canola oil in like squeeze bottles if you need some. There's some right in here. And you could use those for making your aioli or your mayonnaise. Might help out. All right, so I am going to start prepping all my stuff. Hoppin' John, I need some onions. So I know the TV might not be as well for you visually, but hopefully you can see it. Boy, it's not as humid in here than it was in there. Hey man, what do you think? Do you have any suggestions on where I should move that cage? You know, the cage that you and I were talking about that's by the bathroom. Do you have any suggestions? Yeah. just packed right now.
Well, it is. You do something to work. You close the apartment, put over the floor and the page of the wall.
Yeah,
The old wall, you can see it going on.
yeah,
Looking here. We also have the background.
yeah. I just didn't know if you had, thought of,
Not yet.
Okay.
Yesterday I had, between them going back and forth.
Yeah.
All the cages are over here.
yeah, and there's nothing over on this side, yeah. And again, I just moved over here, so my focus is now over here now. But I was thinking maybe, yeah. But I didn't, and then I could move the equipment right there, and then I think it's about the same, maybe a little longer with those things hanging off.
One thing we could do is just move these things.
Yeah.
And then move that one over there.
Yeah, we could do that.
I think that would.
All right, I'll work on that. But it might, yeah, no worries.
Can I borrow the torch?
Yeah. I had it somewhere. All right, I thought I did. If you go in, oh, there. Yeah, you can just let it sit and then let it sit for about 10 minutes and then we can divide it out, or we can just kind of start cooking it, completely cooking it through that way. I'm sorry. No, you're fine. Are those not even lighting? All right.
They're just not on. A lot of them are.
Okay. They might have shut off the pilot light at the top. All right, so I've got my brown roux going. I'm gonna just start prepping, bless you, for my Hoppin' John. No, I didn't. I'll get us some. Oh, and I probably need to grind up some more black pepper. Oh, we do? Okay. Good garlic. Just this. Awesome. Thanks, huh? Garlic. Here you go. Oh, yeah. Thanks, man. And guys, everybody, can I remember ratios? I might not need all this whole onion or whatever else. So make sure you kind of look at and make it sure it's balanced out correctly. You don't want too much, Hoppin' John, you don't want too many onions, but you need some onions. You need, all of that. So just try to manage the amounts that you're putting in. Can I show you something real quick? What I would do to save a little, because you have to go all the way through, okay. Cut this in half, stack it here, and then you can do it a little bit more instead of kind of going all the way. But okay. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. Whatever makes you comfortable. All right, so while you're talking or while you're working, I'm going to talk to you. So
so welcome. And I was, it was really amazing. I just thought it would be something good for you to know. You're welcome.
All right, so my brown roux, you can start to see it's browning. You know, I mean, it's slow. Actually, it's too slow because my heat was off. Go figure, huh? Residual. All right, so you can start to see it starting to brown up a little bit, slowly but surely. But I would suggest maybe y'all get a little bit going. I'll show you Chef Scott. He already made one. Chefy, do you have your brown roux? Where did you put it in that? Cool. Yeah, the browner, the better here. Yeah, like this is what, well, I don't know if you can see, but I mean, this is kind of what we're going for. Kind of that kind of color. I'm going to say, usually I drink a Diet Dr. Pepper at the end of my day. I'm going to be drinking the drink that you gave me. Thank you. Because by the end, I need a little pick me up of this. On my drive home, I usually drink my Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh. All right, so I got my onions. I need my bacon cut up. Heard that. Yeah, and plus you use more of the stuff in that cage than most of the classes do. So I think that having that cage over there would probably be ideal. Yeah. All right, and I'll kind of start working on that. It might not be until the end of the week, but you know, I'll have it. Yeah, no worries, man.
Hey, Chef.
Yes, I'm listening, Melissa.
So I'm just realizing that I didn't have a tomato in my ingredients.
Okay, that's fine. You don't. What was that for? For the garnish?
For the Hoppin' John?
Yeah. You could just not do it. I don't even think I have any as well.
Okay. Okay, perfect. I just
Yeah. No worries. Thank you. Here, let me see. Is it too thin? Let me see. Yeah, just add more flour. But as it browns, it thins down because the cell structure of the flour breaks down, right? So you typically the browner the roux, the more roux you need to thicken it. So you know, the lighter the roux, the less roux that you need to thicken a gallon or whatever else. So yeah, because the cell structure of the flour is broken down and it just doesn't have as much structure. Like, so my online peeps, let me change my hands real quick. It is hard to see the brown probably, but it is browning slowly but surely, but I've got it on kind of low and just kind of paying attention to it and trying not to let it go. And you know what? Also for this Hoppin' John, we do need to make some rice. The shrimp shells, you can throw it in that bowl or that pot right there. Thank you. All right, so for my Hoppin' John, I've got my bacon cut, my onions cut. If you don't have chicken stock, you can use water. Chicken broth would work just fine. Salt, pepper, beans, all of that, we're good. The beans are cooking. All right. The next thing we need, I'm gonna work on is the crab cake. So I'm gonna get my bell peppers. Yeah, talk to me. Yes, for the grits water. What is it usually, or what is it calling for? Oh, yeah, no, let's just use water for that. And then we've got chicken stock over here in that sink over there. You can use for the other stuff. But if you want to do a little chicken stock, little water for the grits, is fine by me. We're just not going to use the shrimp stock because I want to use it for our gumbo for tomorrow. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you can use it. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you can just. One tablespoon of this for a cup of water. So we need, you could use, what is that for? Which one? Hoppin' John. So you could do like, yeah, and you can use that and just just mix it up and let it kind of, you can put it in a pot, heat it up, whip it up, and just try to break it up. Yes, I just saw some right here. Yes. Yeah, no worries. But then you can kind of heat it up and it'll dissolve this it's like a paste or stickiness. And then you can use it. Just the only thing, this has a little more, it's a little saltier. So just, so just manage that seasoning at the end.
Okay, cool.
Uh-huh.
Measurements are a little bit off
Yeah.
there. So for the grits, how much liquid to grits do you put?
Let me look and see what this. All right, 2 cups of water to a half a cup. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a half a cup of grits to 2 cups of liquid. And yeah, it might be a little thick if it's 1-to-1. I mean, you could, but you can all like but remember, you put cheese in it, it thins it down a little bit. So you could go just a skosh less liquid, and you can always when you can add cream to it, or so just maybe a skosh less liquid. But other than that, I think you'd be good. For instant grits, it's like pre-blanched, kind of a pre-processed kind of a deal. And then you have, but you do have different kind of grinds as well. Like some of them are a little more coarse, so they take a lot longer and a lot more liquid to hydrate it. And that's why I always say, check the bag, because you never know, and that's the problem with having it out of the bag, right? You don't really know if it's instant. I mean, usually when it's kind of a bleached like something like this is more of an instant because it's already been kind of pre-cooked a little bit and kind of processed. So the online folks, I hopefully you heard my comments on when it came to the grits. Can y'all hear me pretty well right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I did change kitchens, so where I think this kitchen has a little bit better for my Bluetooth.
A lot better today.
All right, good. Yeah, I think this kitchen is a lot better with my Bluetooth. So we're going to be in this kitchen from now on. So so hopefully we won't have any more problems with you hearing me. But if you do, please do not hesitate to tell me.
Okay, chef.
Cool. Thank you. And I'm left-handed. Sorry, I guess I should move. Tomorrow, I'm going to move my computer over to the other side so you can see more of my knife cuts a little bit better. Sorry. I'm learning.
We're using navy beans again, correct? Not black beans?
Could you say that one more time?
We're using the second set of navy beans because I don't have black beans.
Okay, yeah, you could use the navy beans for sure. That will work just as fine. Oh, we didn't have any. I couldn't find any, but I was gonna search over here. I forgot. I'm James Brown. Hey, Chef, did I ask you if you had any white wine? Okay, I just couldn't remember if I asked you or not. They're out in the back. I'm assuming someone just kind of took whatever they needed, but that's all right. Oh, it's this one right here, man. I'm gonna have to move the tables. Tomorrow I'll move them around. Yeah, whatever you want, man.
Whatever I want.
Whatever you want. Except my white wine. But you get nothing and you'll like it. That is canola oil, yes, ma'am. It sure is. Good morning. Sure. Yes. Doing great. Hey, Chef, yesterday I saw you had light bulbs sitting over here. Awesome.
Got that LED.
Nah, I'll do it. I'm gonna get the ladder later on. I just wanted to put that there to remind me. Yes, somewhere over there, packed up somewhere. So online people, you can see I've got my roux kind of going right here. It's starting to thin out a little bit, but it's doing its thing. I need to change my earbuds. Sorry, I packed it up. I'm so sorry. Scott, what station did you work last night or yesterday? When you went to the restaurant? Or I thought you were working in a restaurant.
You know, I was supposed to think like that. Yeah. Oh, look at that. It's like you've made it like 15 million times. Look at that. That's perfect. Yes, it should be. Do what?
It's like more than half the amount. I was like yesterday, and I just like,
Yeah, I think you're good. Heard that. Thank you.
I just saw your response. Yeah, no worries. I see you. Thank you for being here. All right, so please make sure if you don't have your camera on, you need to make sure you have selfies or something in the on the shared drive. All right, that's the only thing I ask of. I can start to see my room is balanced. It's thinning out a lot just because it's brown. Smells brown roofage. All right. Yes, that is. No, no lid. Just, no plastic, I'm sorry, aluminum foil. That or I sometimes use a Titan as well. Right, I mean, depending on the size of the pot, right? Like if it's like this size, that's that. Yeah, when you buy commercial pots, the lid is separate, so you have to pay for the lid. Plus, the issue is with all the different pots that we have, different brands and all of that, you typically, each brand doesn't fit the right pot. So a lot of times it's just, you never, commercial kitchens don't have lids. Yep. Titan for staging purposes. So I've got all my prep right here. Start browning or cooking my bacon, my onions for my hot and It takes 30 minutes to cook rice, so I would suggest y'all kind of getting the rice started at some point. Watch the time. The time is the most important thing. Okay. All right, no, that's fine. I just didn't know because these, this cooler's got her name on it. You know, she's, oh. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. Well, I just didn't know. No, Coming. Right, it's getting there. All right, I'll go get the ones that I brought over. Yeah, I'll bring them up. The ones, the bigger. There you go. Here you go.
So how many ounces of root do you need?
I would think just because you're gonna use some today and you're gonna use the rest tomorrow. I would say, I would much rather have a little bit more than not enough.
Okay.
Because I use, well, yeah, I use these two portion cups, or two full portion cups with canola oil. Of course. So, hey, I see, look at me. Start working on my hot and John online. So I've got my bacon. I'm going to put into a pot, and I'm going to start rendering that down. And I'm going to get some onions, and then once that gets done, I'm going to put my beans and some broth, and kind of finish it in there. But here is. Drop all the shrimp shells. Oh, no, take your time. That's fine.
I have to go make sure my way.
That's fine. Hey, I'm gonna put this pot of shrimp shell sitting in this spread right here. So whenever you get your shrimp shell, put them in there, and then I'll make. Or we'll make the stuff. And online folks, I don't know if you can see, but it's starting to get kind of even more brown, and it's starting to thin out a little bit. So that kind of. Oh, really? I have never seen that. Let's get you some, watch back. I just put a spot. I think it's gonna work. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Sorry, I have 2 things that I need to do. This, we might get a little wet. So just to help find it. Other than that. No, well, what we do is like make one it, and then you can put it in the freezer. Then just that. That binder, but you still need to do that. You just want to have. So then, because if you don't, follow it up, or don't do that, it tends to soak up a lot of. So my online folks, I don't know if you can see, but you know, it's starting to brown quite well. Like this. You know, it's here's my room right here, starting to brown pretty good now. Slow, slow, that is the tempo. It's like the beach board stuff, right? Okay, so I'm cooking my bacon right now for the Hop and John online post, and I'm gonna put some onions in there. You need my help on the mayonnaise? That's amazing. Start adding a little less. Hey, could someone, oh, never mind. I am excellent. How are you? Glad to be in this kitchen. I don't like this. This journey. Just let it sit out, and then we'll label it up in a little bit, or put a label on it. And then, we can use it for more
Wow. So is, are we not in case six? Not. You know what? I mean, you can. Hey, guys, we have a pot here for tomato processing There might be some over here. That's the next thing we go into, they're on this. Oh. Wow. Hey guys, the pencils now are on this page, on this side. We wanted to get away from the toilet area. I just did not like having something, when the toilet flush, it atomize. I just don't want that around there. All right, you can see my brown roux. It's brown. Thank you. We've got a planting station set up. You know what, Justin? If you want these for now?
Oh, what else?
Yeah. All right, yeah, put it on that list and I'll try to get it as soon as possible. Right, so the room is just going, it's nice and getting dark. I'm gonna let it go a little longer. Right, it's darker. Stuff behind you. So in this thing over here, there's some chicken stock you don't need. Right. It's about 20 till 8. So keep that in mind. Time. Yeah, oil, and then back to the hot pan right behind it. After that. All right, so here, my online cake, here's my bacon. This is going to be from the Hoppin' John. I'm going to put it off to the side and then start cooking my onions.
Chef, my roux looks a little bit on the runny side.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Do you mind, can you turn on, okay, let me.
Can you see that?
Brown? Yeah, it looks brown, right? Oh,
Yes.
A little more flour.
Okay.
But
It's like separated. Like, I don't know if you can see that.
you know what? You just need more flour. I would add just a little more flour to it.
Okay.
That or, I mean, it is pretty thin. I mean, mine's pretty thin. Yeah, what's up? We have a cheesecloth and one. Cheesecloth, let's see. Look on that part right over there, as there might be some cheesecloth. I'll look in just a second. You know what? Who is that? Melissa? Is that you that was talking about your room?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh,
No, it was me, Noelia.
oh, Noelia. Hey, you know, mine. I mean, you can see mine is pretty thin as well. The browner it gets, the looser it gets. So I think you'll be fine.
Okay, thank you.
Because mine's pretty good. Guys, I'll be right back. I need to hit some. Here. I was thinking about Haley, not Haley. I. Oh, that's it. Probably done. That's where my head is. Already on Thursday. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Which, all right. How those frijoles? All right, so for my Hoppin' John, I basically, cook my bacon, right? Cook my bacon out, got my onions in there, cooking my onions. Then I'm gonna probably put in my beans, and then I will put in some chicken stock and kind of finish the cooking in that. And then kind of season everything. And that's gonna be kind of my Hoppin' Johnny boy. You can just let it sit. I mean, I just kind of let it sit, and as long as it's kind of low on the low side, then you'll be fine. Behind you.
behind you. Sheffy, I'm gonna steal a little stock from you. Gracias. So guys, I just got my beans, my onions, and my bacon fat. And now I'm gonna just finish the cooking process with the bay leaf in there and just kind of let that do its thing. Somewhere, right, maybe by that, where did you put that bay leaf?
Oh, I put it right.
Right in front of me. Thanks, man. If it was snake, it would have bit me. Oh yeah, let me get y'all online, folks, to see. Guys, here's my Hoppin' John right here. I've got my half-cooked beans in here with the chicken stock, the bacon fat, the onions, and bay leaves sitting right here. And just gonna finish the cooking process on the stove.
I'm sorry, what was that, Chef?
So I had in a pan, I had I cooked my bacon. This is for the Hoppin' John. So I cooked my bacon, then took my bacon out, put it off to the side. Then I cooked my onions in the bacon fat. And then after I cooked the onions in the bacon fat, I then put the beans into that pan and then put chicken stock in a bay leaf, and then just now finishing the cooking process that way.
Did you season it with the Cajun spices and stuff?
I'm going to, but not yet. I want to make sure my beans are nice and soft before I put any salt or anything in there. But I'll probably do it in maybe about 5 or 10 minutes from now.
Okay, and you left the celery and the bell peppers out, correct?
Could you say that again?
You left the celery and the bell peppers out?
No, I've got the celery and bell peppers. Sorry, I meant we cooked the onions, celery, bell peppers.
Okay, you cooked those all together.
Yeah, yes. My apologies. I said onions, but I didn't mean, I meant to say all of that. So yes, I put everything in there. My apologies. Oh, the shrimp shells, yeah. Oh, you put the shrimp in there? Gotcha. Heard that. I'll keep my mouth shut. Heard that. All right, so now I'm gonna get together the crab cake stuff. So I've got my onions, bell peppers. What else do I need for my crab cake? Oops. Onions, bell peppers, scallions, that's about it. So I'm gonna cook those. I'm gonna saute the onions and bell peppers and everything. I'm gonna cook that before I kind of combine it with my crab cake. So I've got my product here. I'm gonna just get a saute pan and saute it and let it sit and cool for a minute. Then I'll combine it with all my stuff for my crab cake. And in about a couple more minutes, then I'll start seasoning. I'll season my Hoppin' John with that Cajun seasoning. Heard. Oh, torch, torch, torch. Yep. Thin? No, no. I mean, it thins down even more.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why you want it kind of thicker at the very beginning. But no, it's fine. Mine is the same way.
Let's go darker. Darkness, no?
I'm going a little darker. I'll show you mine so far. And you can kind of see how thin it is, you know. I might go just a touch darker than this, but do what? Tomorrow. Tomorrow. We're doing shrimp and grits today. And then and that needs a little brown roux, and then tomorrow gumbo. Yeah, I'm listening. How many what? You can get a ladle, you know, I mean, just get one ladle is fine, or 2 ladles. It's right over there. Can I steal some of this butter?
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you. I just need. Okay, through some in your line. All right, so my online people, I'm working on my crab cakes right now. I'm getting my vegetables cooked off first, and then I'll cool it down, and then I will, and then I'll mix it with my crab meat and all the seasonings and all of that. You're good. You're looking good. So here are my beans right here. I've just got them kind of cooking in some chicken stock that I stole from over there. Um, do what? Oh, right there. Or- Good. Let me move this up, put it right here. Easier for people to grab. Yeah, I think so. Has everybody done the tomatoes? Oh, okay, then you can, yeah, I can get it for you. Here you go. Put it in there for about 30 seconds and put it in the water. All right, so for my crab cakes, I've got my vegetables cut right here and cooked. I'm gonna just put it off to the side to let it now cool off. Because I don't want it to be hot. All right, for my crab cakes, here's my crab meat. I've got my vegetables. I might not need all the vegetables, so I'm not going to put my crab meat in there. For my online folks, I would say, you want to dig through this crab a little bit and make sure that there's no shells, but you don't want to tear up the lumps. Like you want to keep this nice and together. You don't want to make it too shredded, but you want to kind of make sure that you got everything in there. I'm going to get my vegetables in there. I'm going to put some panko in there. Panko breadcrumbs to help with the moisture. And there's Cajun spice right here, if you need it. I'll put it right here. Right behind you. All right, so I'm seasoning my Hoppin' John now with Cajun seasoning. Gonna get some salt, some black pepper in there. Do what? The box is right there. You're welcome. No, it's still fine. Awesome, thanks. Okay, so I've got my seasoning right here. I have some panko in there. I just need to make sure that I've got the mayonnaise, the Worcestershire, Tabasco, panko, salt, pepper. Yeah, I'm gonna move that table. So where? And guys, just be careful, the online folks, when you're doing this liquid, you know, you want to make sure it's not too liquidy. Your crab cake, right? Very important. Oh, there's a little bit there, yeah. You can see, guys, on online, I'm just folding my crab cake mixture, just like so. Now I'm gonna form, if it's too wet and it feels a little too wet right now, I'm gonna put a little bit more panko in there. Oh, shoot. Well, damn it. Well, you see, I burnt my roof. There you have it. I can make mistakes too. Big mistakes. Very hot and burnt. Very hot and burnt. So don't do what I did. Burn your roof. Look at that. Burnt. Damn. Yep. Yep. That's good. You can go a little browner, just be careful. Yeah, just watch the temp. Yeah. I just walked away from it and hey Sheffy, do you have any canola over there?
Yeah.
Can we steal some? Oh, a little beastie boy. I just put a little pinch more panko in my crab cakes because it was just a little wet. So I'm gonna form this into like a hockey puck looking thing. And all right, so you can see here's my crab cake. I formed it into a little, look like a hockey puck. Okay, so here are my crab cakes right here. I'm going to get a little panko breadcrumbs and just kind of put a little panko right on top of it. I don't know if you can see, but I'm just there we go. There's a crab cake right there, guys. Yeah, it's my roof. Yeah, it is right there. It's burnt. No, it's fine. Yeah, it is my roof, man. Oh, it's all good.
I'm gonna put these in the oven. Do you
Yes,
think
of course.
it would be safe to put some oil in it?
No, I wouldn't just put it in the oven like that. All right, so here are my crab cakes right here. Guys, crab cakes right here. My Hoppin' John is going. I'm gonna clean up my station. My station's filthy. So I'm gonna clean up my station. I'm gonna also have to get my roux started again because I burnt my roux. Right behind me. Yeah, 2-to-1. No, yes, yes. All right, so chef, I burnt my roux. I know, man. I turned around and I thought I turned it off and I turned it on. That sucks. Yeah. That looks great. Nah, you can go. You can stop and just let it sit. Sir? Oh, yeah, maybe. I'll probably make a little bit eventually. I'm just kind of beating myself up now because I'm pissed at myself. Oh, it's what is it? Oh, that's micro. Turn it around. This cheese, I did the quick cheese grits. Okay, 2 cups of water. Yeah. Yeah. I would suggest going in maybe to this kitchen over here and trying to find smaller pots. Guys, y'all can go get like stuff from this kitchen. Like if you need a smaller pot, go get it. Just I mean, you can go find any piece of equipment you need in any of these kitchens. You're not just stuck into just what we have right here. You can go over there and get it. So here are my crab cakes. All I have to do is cook them in a saute pan with some fat, brown it on both sides, and because everything's cooked on the inside, it just needs to be reheated and get it nice and golden brown. Shrimp and grits. I've got my onions, my let's see. Got onions, brown roux, chicken stock, red bell peppers. I'm using yellow and green for mine. So, whatever kind of bell pepper floats your boat on that. Hot. I'm going to show y'all the Hoppin' John. Here's the Hoppin' John right here. You kind of see the, now I'm going to reduce this liquid down a little bit. You don't want it, you want it wet, but you don't want it too wet. But remember, this is kind of almost like red beans and rice in a way, where you have the rice at the bottom and then the beans on top, and it kind of oozes and mixes. But you want to maybe reduce down this liquid just a little bit so it won't be as liquidy. And then you finish it, you put the rice in the cup, then you put the beans on top, and then you finish it with the crispy bacon. Behind you. what I would do is I would take some of this out because you don't need all of it. Like I would take the, yeah, here. What I would do is I would take the crab out and put it in here and then put what you need, this into here. Because it'll be a little too wet. But here's kind of what I kind of patted it up and then just pushed it, put a panko around it. I'm sorry, what?
What happened to the cage that was right there?
It is now over here. Let me show you. Behind you, chef. Did I hear a little bit of Beastie Boys going a little bit ago? Yeah. They're done. I mean, because everything is cooked inside. The crab is cooked. Everything's cooked as long as it's hot on the inside. So you could just kind of keep it, and it's probably hot. You can just keep it warm. Guys, do y'all want to do this as a warming oven? Just you put it in here, and I'll just leave the door open for a few minutes, just to kind of cool it off. You just come right through here, just behind you. It's like these kind of small pots. Saute pan. Do what? There's some up here. Like this size. There you go. looks maybe broken. Yeah, because you see all those white little things. So let's get another bowl with a half egg yolk, and then we'll yeah. Or actually, you're making a lot, so let's do a full egg yolk. All right, then we'll do one yolk. Okay, you pour it in. I'll do it. Hold on a second. All right. No, that's fine. You can just pour a little bit at first. You can keep going. It's a thin stream. Yeah, that's fine. Stop. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Stop. Go ahead. There you go. You can start putting it in more. Go ahead. I'll let you finish it up. My arm's getting tired. Behind. All right, so online people, here's my Hoppin' John. It's ready. It's wet, but not, it's got moisture, but it's not too wet. So there it is. All I need to do is have my rice. I'm not gonna show you how to do rice. You should know how to do it. It's a 2-to-1 ratio, 2 parts liquid to 1 part rice. Oh. What do you need? Cheddar? Yeah. Here it is. I'm listening. Heard, be right there.
So I tasted for the tenderness of my beans. I think they have a nice bite.
That other cage, do you need that other cage? It is now in this other room. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, no, okay. We're using microphone.
Oh, okay. Right in between y'all. Oh yeah, it's fine. Rice in the bottom, and then the beans on top, and then bacon on top of that.
Okay, and then I have another question.
Yep.
Literally my life, I've never.
Yep.
been this-
I'm here.
I don't know if that's.
Let me get a. Really good. Maybe just a touch of salt, but other than that, all right, other than that, it's really good. Yeah, that's really good. You did a great job on that. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm getting my shrimp ready for my shrimp and grits. I can't wait for my drive home. I can't wait for my drive home because I'm ready to, I want to try that. But I usually drink, you know, my caffeinated drinks when I'm driving home. What's up, honey? Guys, I've got the shrimp bones in there. I'm gonna make sure I get the poop out. You never want the vein, so we're gonna devein these guys. Oh, that looks really good. I wouldn't go anymore. That looks sexy. All right, so I got my shrimp ready, my vegetables ready for everything. So for the shrimp and grits, I've got onions, brown root, chicken stock, bell peppers, onions, Tabasco. You're just going to get in a saute pan. You're going to get a saute pan and you're going to get some fat in a saute pan and start cooking your shrimp in a minute. And I'm going to get everything together for that. Behind. Did it break again? Oh. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna get my station kind of cleaned up. I'm gonna cook the shrimp and grits. So, there you go. You get some fat. I'm gonna cook my crab cakes first. Behind you. Behind. Yes. Where to go? I just kind of haphazardly threw these in here. So where is that it, or is that the rice? Oh, here it is. Thank you. Sorry. Pretty nice. Yeah, pretty nice. What you need? Whatever. I'm okay with one plate up. It's fine. If that's what you want, I'm leaving it in y'all's hands. I'm okay with either or. Right behind you. All right, for my Hoppin' John, I've got my rice right here. Here's my Hoppin' John for everybody to see right there. Okay, my grease is hot enough for my crab cake. I'm gonna brown my crab cake. You don't want to burn my crab cake, so we need to manage that temperature. I would not use guys, I wouldn't use a pair of tongs to grab these. You would either use a fish spatula or some sort of other device. I flip them over. You want to try to get as even browning on it as possible. All right, so guys, if you want to see, my crab cakes are going right here. Okay, pretty straightforward, pretty easy. You just don't want to burn them, and you want to even doneness. I am going to get a little bit of paper towel and put it underneath so where it'll soak up any of that excess fat. My online peeps, are y'all doing okay?
How do you guys get this all done before 10 o'clock? Because this is like the third day in a row and I'm like still running behind.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You know, I mean, this is a lot of work. So just take your time.
Okay.
All right, here's my crab cake right here. And I'm
I
gonna
mean,
here.
like you're having to wash your dishes. That's what slows me down.
Yeah, no, I got you. Don't worry about it if you don't get done in time. That's totally fine. You can just get it done at your leisure. But here are my crab cakes right here. I'm gonna just keep them warm so they don't get cold while I'm finishing up my shrimp and grits. What you looking for? Capers. They're probably somewhere in this cooler. I just kind of put everything in there haphazardly. I just needed to get it put in the cooler. This is hot. Heard that. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, man. No, but I can find it for you. I've got a couple. I'll send you. Yes. You can put the rest back there or whatever. You can throw your shrimp shells right in that pot right there. All right, so the last thing I need to do is my shrimp and grits. So I've already got my crab cake done. I've got my remoulade sitting there. My Hoppin' John's made. Just the shrimp and grits are the last thing I need to do. So I'm gonna kind of get that stuff together. All right, so I'm gonna get a saute pan and get ready for my shrimp and grits. Can I get a couple of portion cups, just like those that are sitting right there? No, the smaller ones. See that? I'll take that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sorry for messing up your floor. So I'm just kind of portioning out my liquid items for my shrimp and grits. Bless you. Bless you. I know. Yeah. You are either dry mustard, Dijon, even yellow mustard, whatever. That helps. That or garlic. Garlic and mustard are emulsifiers, so they help bind it up a little bit more. Is it broke?
No,
Oh.
I've never used, I was just thinking.
Oh. Oh, and that's probably why. Yeah, you always put some sort of mustard. Hey, do you have a little bit of roux that I can steal since I stole, or since I burnt mine? Thanks, I'll bring it right back. All right, for my shrimp and grits, all I need to do is make the sauce. Whoa, is that for mayonnaise? Hey, do you want me to get you a smaller bowl? Okay, yeah, put that up. Let me turn this off real quick. Hold on. All right, it's about 5 minutes till 9. Watch that time. Coming around behind me. Canola oil? Yeah, right there. What was that? Oh, bowl. Here you go. Come on.
Chef,
Yes.
what does it mean by grated onion? Like, do we actually like grate the onion or do we just small dice it?
No, I would small dice it. I'm sorry, they're talking to me. I would small dice it because if you grate it, it gets a little too wet. So I would small dice it.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. All right, so go ahead.
Are we using all of the crab meat for the crab cakes, or are we saving
Yes,
some for the?
You could save a little bit if you would like, but I'm okay. I'm okay with either or. If you want to save a little bit for tomorrow, or you can use it all up today.
Okay, heard.
Yeah. All right, so guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna saute my shrimp off, and then I'm gonna take my shrimp out. Then I'm gonna finish up the sauce. So what I'm gonna do is, guys, I'm gonna saute my shrimp, take my shrimp out, start sauteing, or making the sauce in where I cook the shrimp, and kind of put it together. Bada bing, bada boom, she's done. And I am using someone else's roux because I did burn my roux. I admit that for sure. That was a total faux pas on my behalf. Yep. Get you what? Right there. All right, so guys, I got butter in here. So I've got butter. I need to, I'm gonna season my shrimp up with salt. With staging, yes. Taste, yes. Give me a second. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I mean, maybe just that's it going, that's the crab cake, right? Or is that, I mean, remoulade is going with the crab cake. I don't know, my allergies are really bad. I think I might need a little more salt, but I'm gonna let you judge on that. My allergies are pretty bad today, but I think I'm okay with that. All right, so I got my pan right here. I'm gonna get a little of that roux. Gonna scoop a little of that roux out, put it over here. I'm gonna get my shrimp. Got my shrimp going. I'm gonna let that cook for a second. I'm gonna grab some stock or some liquid. Sheppy, here's your roux back. Thank you. Heard behind. So my shrimp doesn't take long to cook. Quickly toss that around, bada bing, bada boom. And you can, my online peeps, you can kind of see, here's my shrimp I'm sauteing right here, bada bing, bada boom, bada boop. Mom?
For my shrimp, I went like the dry rub route.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
They're like pretty dark with the seasoning.
Yeah, that's fine. So shrimp doesn't take that long to cook. There they are. I'm gonna kind of kick that off to the side. I'm gonna go ahead, get my vegetables in there, my celery, carrot, or I'm sorry, not carrot, my celery, or what is it? Bell pepper, onion. Go ahead. Oh, yeah. So I just got my shrimp, cooked my shrimp. I'm gonna cook my vegetables. Then I will then kind of put the roux in, thin it down with a little chicken stock, and then just add that to it. No, I think Dijon was not there. For the shrimp, it's Tabasco. I think I'm going to use a little bit of Worcestershire and just a brown roux. I like a little bit of Worcestershire in there. I'm going to put in a little of that brown roux. I'm going to put in a little bit of the Tabasco, and then I've got chicken stock. Let that come up to a simmer. It's going to kind of thicken, and then I'll put my shrimp back in and finish it. Season with salt, pepper, and a little Cajun seasoning, and that's all she wrote. You guys online, you can see it's kind of, I don't know if you can see that, but that's, I'm going to put my shrimp back in. You can see it's all nice and seasoning. I am going to put whole butter into my shrimp, into this. It's called mounting with butter. You can see it right here. Can I steal some black pepper? Thanks. And my roux is not as brown. I stole someone else's because I burnt mine. All right, so here are my my shrimp, and I will get my grits in just a second and plate up everything.
It's not getting any
No.
thicker.
Start pouring. What are you looking for? That you can use that. That's Louisiana seasoning. That's fine. Go ahead and start pouring it in. You can go faster. You can squeeze it faster too.
I put like drops in at a time, 'cause I'm scared.
Oh, you can go faster. I'm fine with that. I'm sorry, I got oil on your phone. There you go.
Thank you.
No worries. No worries. No worries. I'm gonna steal a little grit. Thank you.
Chef, how much egg did you use for your crab cakes?
You know what? I only used about less than like I cut it in half. I only used about a half a egg because I didn't want to make it too wet.
Okay.
Okay, shrimp and grits right here. Everybody see that? The grits are back here. There's the shrimp and grits. Here is the Hoppin' John right here. I will get my crab cake. Crab cake with remoulade right here. There you go, guys. Crab cake, remoulade, shrimp and grits, and the Hoppin' John with the rice. I just need a little garnish. So, easy peasy.
Trying to hit the 8:30 time. 15 minutes late every day. Oh, like done? Yeah. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I think it's like 10 and I'm like.
All right, guys, let's watch that time. Around 9:15. Yeah, it's not very good.
Look at that. That looks good. Why don't you think it's good?
I don't like the seasoning.
Okay.
I didn't season it as well as I wish. And do you agree? I mean, I think the seasoning is very piss poor. Yeah, I just think the seasoning was piss poor.
Thank you.
John, crab cake. Crab cake, I wasn't so, the texture is fine, the seasoning just wasn't, it was piss poor today. I didn't like my seasoning. What is it? A little bit, yeah, but it's, really, yeah, you can get a little of their mayonnaise. It's just add a little thicker mayonnaise to it. So you can grab a little of their mayonnaise. And whatever you want to put here, we'll cover it and put it into the big cooler. Where did you get those? I'm sorry, what? They're on separate. Hop and John separate. No, ma'am. I can, let me get this off. It is. You're welcome. So my online people, are y'all good? Y'all were able to see everything?
Yes, sir, for the most part.
All right, cool. Yeah, no, take your time. I'm not rushing you, for sure, not rushing you. But
I'm like, I don't understand how they do it in 4 hours.
yeah, I mean,
I would-
it's tough. I mean, you can see that, I mean, everybody's still kind of pushing really hard. So, I mean, it's a lot of pushing. So it's all right. Just keep trucking at it, and you know, you'll get it, get that speed down. I promise you. It just takes a little bit of time.
I'm like, I don't think I want to go on those like competitions anymore, like the time ones.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's one of those things where that time sneaks up on you big time. All right, guys, let's go. All right, got my shrimp stock. We're gonna strain it right behind you. Shrimp stock. Hey, can I share that ice bath with you? Thanks, man. There you go.
So Austin Chefs, does that include the leads too? Or should I tag you guys too?
You could do Austin Chefs. I mean, that does everybody. Yeah. Yeah. Behind you. Guys, watch that time. It's about 10 minutes till 9:30. Yeah, it looks like water. There's chicken stock over here. Heard, please. Go ahead. Oh, wow.
Papa John.
Wow. All right, the crab cakes look amazing. You want to take pictures or anything?
Yeah, let me gotta get that around.
Heard that, right, Summer? Mine looks fairly white. A little pale, but that's all right. Oh, did you take a picture already? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't think he did on that one.
Did you get the certificate already? Yes. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did.
That looks great. No, that looks perfect.
Awesome.
This looks really good. It's easy to eat. I like that. A little hint of bitterness.
It did get away from it. Yeah, it went over.
Yeah, just a hint of bitterness, but flavor is really good. That's rocking. That's really good. Good job on that. Remoulade, just a little bit of bitterness on that, but everything else really good. Great job, man. Very good.
Hey, Chef,
Yes, ma'am.
if we don't have, actually, I have two questions. If we
Yeah.
don't have white wine for the shrimp and grits,
We didn't even have any white wine either, so we just left it out.
Okay, so do we need it, because it was for like what, deglazing the pan?
Yeah,
For the
yeah.
shrimp?
I mean, you could just use like stock. Chicken stock would be fine.
Okay, okay. And then my second question is, you were saying something earlier about the grits.
Um,
Didn't I entirely hear what you were saying, but our grits are
I
like
don't.
bleached or unbleached.
I don't know what you were referring to. Let me see. Yeah, it was that brown roux and yeah, tell him. The
Something about
I'm
instant
trying to
grit.
think. Oh. Yeah. I'm sorry. Thank you. So the brown roux. Or I'm sorry. The instant grits. It's like I think. Um, for the instant grits, it's about a half. It's a 2 cups of water to a half cup of Quaker oats. So it's a half a cup of the grits to 1 cup or to 2 cups of water.
So one, or you said half,
A half a cup of grits into 2 cups of water.
2 cups of water. Okay, okay, perfect. Half a cup to 2 cups of water. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I saw that. It looks a little dark. It looks like your roux, like the sauce maybe got away from you. Let me put a little stock in there. I think, yeah, it's the gases. Oh, is the exhaust not working?
Okay, so we're not using that tool, right? That is it. I have 5. 5 and then 8.
So I was in K6.
Yeah. But I don't have so much Jackie to sit down on that. Right. Yeah. I'm worried about today, tomorrow. We can predict it. Too heavy. Yeah, you can see we got 30 minutes. So, he did it. I'm still trying to get, I've never done, I heard so. Just trying to get good. Everybody can say, like, I didn't Yeah, and I think that for sure, she wants everybody. I was talking to her yesterday. Hey, she was like, hey, you need to get to let everybody out on time and not hold them. Look at here. Yeah. For me, I'm doing my. Trying to like mine. Oh. I'm several bullets. I just don't.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I don't think every item.
Right, you can do one for really nice. Yeah, if you have that, I would love it. Yeah, I talked to Chef Robin, she doesn't see anything on the plan to be allowed. Cool.
Better, like, I guess, back to.
Right. Buy your own product. Hey guys, we're gonna need to really push it now. Shrimp stock, and then they have to make the rice, and it's pretty warm. I think bread is. Yeah, that's what I told him. Tomorrow, I might set out. I'm probably not gonna do it normal, right? I don't do it. Because my online, didn't get enough, right? They have to, and so they're just gonna have to do, we're just gonna be doing like tomorrow. What are we gonna? All right, yeah. You and John are, we're only doing 2 days, and John, they, you know, only get on Monday. Yeah, and I think next month. Like 30 bucks. Yeah. I don't know. All right, you need a little more of the sauce. For the shrimp. You want that sauce. Oh, okay. Your crab cakes look really good. Hot and John looks good. Could you take photos? You want photos? Just maybe a little more salt on the crab cake. On the, all right, we gotta be out of here in like 30 minutes, or less than 30 minutes, so let's kind of. Yeah, Janet, no problem. I just saw your text or your message. No worries. Thank you. What is the moon milk? Sweet condensed milk. Is that what it is? My daughter loves it. I've actually never even had it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one on like Brody in like Southwest Austin.
I guess they're franchise now.
Yeah.
That's a business to get into.
Right? That's what everybody's cooking out there.
How much for the franchise? $400,000.
$400,000.
$400,000.
No big deal.
All right, guys, we gotta hop to it, man. We gotta jump and move. Jump and move. You want me to taste it?
Yes, sir.
Don't need the wrap, like hotel wrap, but you know, put it here, we'll bag it up. So maybe just a little less cream on it, but it tastes really good. I like it. The heat is not bad at all. And have you taken photos?
Yeah.
Got a really good sauce there. I'll leave you on the shrimp. I'll let you eat it or let them eat it. But it looks like it's not overdone and not too soft, okay? So I like that, but your sauce is really good. I like that sauce. I like the flavor. Nice herbaceous, very, I like that. I like that. And I already stole some of that from you. The crab cakes are really good. They're seasoned really well. Maybe a little soft, but I'm okay with it. I don't want it too firm, but
They were, I don't think
yeah, and that's it. But other than that, it was really good. That's real good. It's just, what did you say? That's what I taste. Okay, that's right. No. It turns out really good. This is really good. I love this. This is a little bit. Other than that, you did great. Great job. Yeah, I want to. Back to this, just so he can start banging that out. Compost? Cigarette. We'll sweep and mop in here. I'm gonna sharpen.
right, my online peeps. Y'all there? Y'all can go ahead and I'll end the class for y'all. So just please put your photos in the share folder. Y'all good?
Yes, Chef.
All right, guys. Y'all have a great day.
You too.